Hey party animals, it's Megan, and I am here today to talk to you a little bit more about RMAing an item. Now, if you don't know what that means, if you sold a product that didn't work, if it was leaking, if it's broken in any way, shape, or form, if it's a piece of lingerie with a tear in it, then as long as it's within 30 days of the purchase date, you can send it back to corporate and they will send you a replacement. So there's a couple different steps to go through to RMA. And I don't know what RMA stands for. I'm guessing it's like Return Merchandise Authorization. That sounds fancy. A lot of people just call it a warranty or return form. So the first thing that you're going to do is if the customer has the product, you're going to have to get it back. You can't just give her a new one and now you're out too. You want to make sure you get the broken one back to send back to corporate. In a lot of cases, if it's one that if you have a spare in stock, you can go ahead and replace the broken one for the customer with one that you've already got in stock, just to make sure that she doesn't have to wait a long time for a replacement. Then when you get the broken one back, you're going to send that one back to corporate, and then when they send you a replacement, that's the one that's going to replace in your inventory the one that you already gave the customer. So at the end of the day, we always want to make sure our customer's happy, her order is fulfilled, and she is getting fun, amazing, high-quality products. If it's a toy that needs replacing, you might want to do some troubleshooting with your customer. Make sure the batteries are in correctly. Meet her for coffee. Go out into the car. Bring your own batteries. Make sure you know it's a 3-second hold down. It's a 3-second kill switch. The batteries are in the right direction. A lot of times it's user error. So we want to make sure we avoid that as much as possible. Because even if we're explaining all of that at our parties, sometimes girls don't hear it. And even though a lot of the products on the new packaging have the information on the back, sometimes they forget to read it. So we want to make sure that we are giving them all the right information as much as possible. So if it's truly broken, or if your shipment arrives and you have a bottle of Sensations that is leaked all over the little Ziploc bag, here is how we are going to return it. So first, you're going to log into your COO. I'm going to share my screen with you. You're going to log into your COO, your Consultant Online Office. Hopefully you should be used to seeing this page. If you haven't, do it. Get really intimate with this page. Now, one of my favorite parts about this page is right over here, the search bar over on the right-hand side, because I don't know where all this stuff is, so I just type in RMA, and I hit enter. And don't you know, the first thing that pops up is this warranty form, and it's a PDF, so you can open that up. You can see it's downloading right here at the bottom of my screen, but you can also pop this open in a new tab and then easily print it out. So on this sheet, ladies, you are going to fill it out. So we say 30 days, 60 days. It really depends on the type of product. And you will have to call corporate, Return to Merchandise Authorization. Oh, I think I got that right. Ooh, look at me go. You'll need to get an RMA number from corporate. You can email or you can call. I usually end up calling. It's a little bit quicker that way. And every item that you send back needs its own form. So if you're sending back 4 things, you need to print out 4 of these forms and fill them out, 1 for each item. The shipment might have the same RMA number, but we need to make sure each item is accounted for. And then you're going to ship it and mail it off to corporate. Yay! So if it's something that's leaking, put it in a Ziploc baggie. If it's a burned hot heart, put it in a Ziploc baggie. If it's a toy that may or may not have been used, put it in a Ziploc baggie. All right? Chances are when they get it, they might do a little quality testing. They might send it off to kind of get looked at to see if it's an issue with the batch. But we want to make sure that if there's any germs on it or if there's any extra leaking, we try to keep that stuff to a minimum. Y'all know what I mean? Cool. So my rule of thumb is I typically wait until I have, because you will have to pay shipping to get it back to the corporate office. I usually wait until I have maybe 4 or 5, 6 items to send back. Now with the amount of work or sales that I have, Getting 5 to 6 items to return happens maybe once every other month. So it really shouldn't be that terrible of an issue. So then I'm just going to call corporate. I'll have sheets for all of this, and then you'll get a notification when it's received back at corporate, and then your replacements will be sent out with your next order. Now, say that you had a toy break and we no longer carry it. That's when you might, if the customer really wants that toy, you can try to trade with other consultants to see if one of them has that item in stock, and then you can give them something of equal retail value, or you can offer the customer a similar item, not free, but I would let her know, you know, that product's been discontinued, I'm so sorry, but I can offer you this comparable item and I'll give it to you at my discount. So especially if it's a broken toy, I would give her my discount, right? I give her no more than my discount because I don't want to lose money on it, but I want to make sure my customer's happy. Because a happy customer is a good customer. An unhappy customer can ruin your business. So that's how you can get returned items back to corporate and have them replaced. So if you have any questions, let me know. But thank you for tuning in, and I hope everyone has a great day. See you soon.